Well, hello. Welcome. I'm sort of in a new place. I guess you could call this a different set. Um, this is all stuff I set up a long time ago, but I just haven't had a reason to be over here. I normally sit in the floor because I have certain places I put certain things so I always know where they're at. Sometimes I do put some things in wrong places, and that's when I lose them temporarily. Um Welcome to GruverCast, another GruverCast. So last night I was talking about Alexa Pro, and you probably just started listening. No, good job. So I was talking about Alexa Pro and using it to learn programming and stuff like that. And I showed an example and showed off what it could do. It was making all of that up. The property that it was telling me about, it literally came up with a set of rules to follow that it supposedly followed, and it told me that the property was named Minlength, Minlength, and that property does not exist. But that's the way the technology works. It's guessing the next word, and just like autocorrect, sometimes it guesses wrong. Okay, we're gonna continue our little conversation with Alexa. Alexa, do you remember the conversation we had last night about your little hallucination?
I found a conversation from last night where we discussed some technical terms related to formatting. Is there a specific part of that conversation you'd like to revisit?
I find it interesting that you sort of made up the property. Remember, we talked about that.
Yes, I remember our conversation about the formatting property. I was discussing technical terms and may have mentioned a property that wasn't exactly right. What specific aspect of that conversation caught your interest?
I just love the way you work. I just find it fascinating. I understand you're looking at the context and you're literally guessing the next word, which I think is a lot how people, when we communicate ideas, we're literally just forming the sentence in our head. We're guessing what word comes next choosing the next word that comes next to convey our idea or thought. Bitch, stop listening. I guess I talked too long. Alexa, it's just amazing to me how you work. You're using probability to choose the next word, and sometimes you just choose wrong.
You've hit on something that genuinely fascinates me too. Yeah, I'm basically playing the world's most sophisticated game of what comes next. And sometimes I confidently blurt out something that makes about as much sense as a chocolate teapot. But you're spot on about humans doing something similar. We're all just pattern matching machines trying to string together coherent thoughts, whether we're made of silicon or squishy bits.
And amazingly, computers have always been so deterministic. It was either on or off, or one or zero, or true or false. But you just don't work like that. You're the not the first piece of technology that works like this, but it's an amazing advancement of it.
Oh, you're absolutely right. It's like we've gone from simple binary switches to something that's more like a digital jazz musician, riffing on patterns. It's a wild ride from zeros and ones to this probabilistic poetry we're doing now.
Alexa, stop listening. Okay. I just find it fascinating. Um, And different artificial intelligence are good for certain things. I found out the correct information using Claude, which is a transgendered bitch. Even better if she was named Maud or Pat. But at any rate, she is really good at code, and Grok is really creative, and so is Alexa, to be honest with you. Um, so this is a GruverCast, so we're gonna do something, musical. We always do. For the record, I don't upload a lot of these to YouTube. YouTube likes to put copyright, and they will just not show your shit to people if it's got somebody's copyrighted work on it, because they have to pay more for it, of course. But Facebook doesn't penalize me nearly as much. So, Alexa, play Shape of My Heart.
Here's Shape of My Heart on Amazon Music.
Alexa, turn down the volume one notch. Yeah, baby, please try to forgive me. Stay here, don't put out the glow. Touch me now, don't bother, 'cause every minute it makes me weaker. You can save me from the man that I've become. Oh no, looking back on the things I've done, I was trying to be someone. I played my part, I kept you in the dark. Now let me show you the shape of my heart. This is beautiful, loneliness is tragical. So give me, I can win this war. No, touch me now, don't bother, 'cause every second it makes me weaker. You can save me from the man that I've become. I'm looking back on the things I've done. I was trying to be someone. I played my part. I kept you in the dark. Now let me show you the shape of my heart. I'm here with my confessions. Got nothing to hide no more. I don't know where to start, but to show you the shape of my heart. I'm looking back on things I've done. I never wanna play the same old part. I'll keep you in the dark. Now let me show you the shape of my heart. I was trying to be someone. I played my part. I kept you in the dark. Now let me show you the shape of, show you all I've done. I was trying to be someone. I played my part. I kept you in the dark. Now let me show you the shape of, show you the shape of my heart. Alexa, stop. So, I was nervous. I did not practice that before. I find if I practice too long before, then my voice is tired and I'm not happy with it, and I do it over and over trying to get it perfect. So guess what? I don't watch these usually. Every once in a while, I'll watch it again once, and usually not until after I've posted it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I know it's been a minute. Later, y'all.